First thing in the morning, I used Takubin service to send my luggages to Kansai airport. It would arrive there the following day. Now I can enjoy my last days here without dragging my luggages around. For breakfast, I had my usual natto with rice. Look at those strings. And some strawberry daifuku that I bought in my previous vlog. I recommend to leave it in the fridge overnight and eat it cold, cause that just makes the taste 10 times better. Since it's my last few days here, it's about time to buy souvenirs for my friends back home. I headed to the Konjac soap shop at Nishiki market. I bought some last year and I've been obsessed with it ever since. Not only it's cute and fun to use, it also works very well on my skin. I returned to the granola shop Cocolo for lunch. This time I ordered the matcha soy bowl without honey. The thick and rich matcha base really pairs well with the crunchy, sweet and sour toppings. As a matcha lover, I approve this. My fat ass was craving for more sweets, so I decided to check out Kitten Company. It's a cat-themed vegan cafe serving teas, light meals, and desserts. I was shocked to see the stingy portions. I could eat the entire chocolate cake in one fucking bite. The flavor is good, but it was too dry and made me thirsty. For the matcha, I could also drink the whole thing in one fucking sip. Afterward, I headed to Shimogamo area to have dinner at Towzen. This time I tried the yuba mushroom ramen with extra hemp charcoal broth. I fucking love this. I decided to try their eggplant unagi. The top layer looked thin, it was perfectly portioned. Of course, I ended with their amazing hemp charcoal ice cream. Every dish here exceeds 5-star. On my way back, I decided to try out this mitarashi dango stall that always had a line waiting. The sweet sauce they used is a lot thicker and stickier than normal mitarashi dango. It was good, but it wasn't worth waiting in the line for. Now to my official last day of travel. I got breakfast from 7-Eleven as usual. For vegans, make sure to always check the allergens label. Onigiri like this has both. It helps to keep it dry and crackly. I ate inari sushi pretty much every day in Japan. It's just simple, tasty, and filling. And coffee with soy milk. After checkout, I headed to Mumokuteki cafe one last time. Frappe and soybean parfait. I thought the espresso frappe would just be an iced milky coffee, but they put soft serve in there as well. It tasted really diabetic, so I don't recommend it. This parfait though, it had every textures you can imagine. Creamy, crunchy, chewy, fluffy. I splurged on my last lunch here at Little Heaven. It's a fancy reservation-only restaurant. They have 2 course meals to choose from, and I picked the more sprinkled with sakura powder. The vinegared yuba, seaweed, and jelly were so silky smooth and pleasantly sour. It stirred up my appetite. This one was like a savory fried mochi filled with green miso paste. It was the most delicate appetizer I've ever had. Even the plates here were gorgeous. Next is the onion soup. It came with this nutritional yeast bread on the side. The bread was so fluffy and spongy. It was thick yet very light. Eating it with this perfect bread takes it to another level. Salad cake plate. This is the green pea mousse. It was basically tofu with hint of edamame flavor. All the veggies were fresh and crunchy. Now comes the main dish. Baked yuba skin filled with soy meat and veggies. Crispy and flaky on the outside, soft and tender on the inside. They use asparagus soy sauce and tomato sauce. Because it was a whole new taste for me. But just trust me, it was fucking good. Here comes the best part. Vegan sushi. First, I tried the classic tuna sushi, but made of tomato. I never really liked tomato, but this blew my mind. This was the scallop sushi made of mushroom. The sauce and the texture were 20 out of 10. This looked like actual squid sushi. The firm and chewy texture of the coconut jelly was for me, maybe because I had too many yubas. I was most excited for this. Next is this unagi sushi. I think it's made from either tofu or gluten. It almost brought tears to my eyes. Saving the best for the last. And so fucking good. Now time for dessert. The grapefruit jelly was super refreshing. It's kind of like a palate cleanser. Let's dig into the cake. It wasn't too sweet and it had a strong orange fragrance. The matcha cookie was great. I wish it was bigger. You don't come here to get full. You come here to enjoy a visual and gustatory concert. It's absolutely worth the price. Afterward, I strolled for half an hour and arrived at Arashiyama, home to the famous bamboo forest. I got to see the bamboo forest last year, so I didn't feel like going this time. Right at the end of the bridge, there's this cafe selling local Japanese sweets. What the fuck? I went for some free samples of warabi mochi. And of course, my favorite was the herb called mugwort, so it should be healthy. Look at that sweet red bean paste. With the little time I had left, I decided to go check out Monkey Park. Little did I know, I had to go on a fucking hike. I was carrying my heavy laptop bag. I didn't see any monkey on my 30-minute hike up until I got to the top. It was intimidating at first to see these red-faced creatures roaming around like a boss. But they were chill. They just want food. If you want to feed them, you have to go inside the shed and buy some apple chunks. They were so eager to gobble up the apple.
You like apples? Oh my god, so cute.
It was funny to see them begging constantly. I didn't realize I was feeding them the wrong way. Time to return to Osaka. I stopped by Juso Station to get these mitarashi dango for the last time. This marshmallow-shaped dango is added. I gave it a 4-star. But scratch that, it's a 5-star. From Umeda Station, I took the airport limousine to get to Kansai Airport. I went to check in at my last accommodation that was 15-minute walk away from the airport. First cabin. To pamper myself at the end of the trip, I booked the biggest room, which cost over 7,000 yen. But it was unnecessary. I should have got... They even provide hair curler for women. There wasn't any vegan restaurant nearby, so I just bought my staple food from 7-Eleven. I also got some yatsuhashi. This concludes my Kansai trip. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and hit the subscribe button. Also, turn on the notification alert so you'll know when I upload a new video. See you!